I know, or you could just stick to what Chris does.
What do I do?
Vacuum seal it.
Yeah.
I do vacuum
He's a
seal.
nerd.
Love all that stuff. All right, speaking of nerds, let's take a look at the weather. As we do have some scattered showers around and likely to see a little bit more later this evening and tonight, especially on the North Shore. Most of the day today we have been very dry, so our temperatures kind of went unchecked. A few thunderstorms were able to billow up in Mississippi. A few brief downpours across parts of St. Tammany and Tangipahoa Parish. Had a little shower that popped up around Hammond. It does help to bring our temperatures down. Had some rain around Estelle, had a little outflow boundary. Thought maybe we'd see some development from that, but never really did. And also some down in, lower Terrebonne Parish that are moving out over the marsh. Now our rain chances through the rest of this evening and tonight may start to pop up on the North Shore, especially as a front is approaching. It's going to send this little disturbance down, and a few thunderstorms may be triggered across the Florida parishes a little farther out west during the late night hours, and a few of those could become strong to severe. Storm Prediction Center has placed a very low end risk for some storms mainly across those same areas, Florida parishes, Baton Rouge, and out towards southwestern Louisiana into tonight and through the overnight hours. Today's high 91 degrees, and again didn't really see much in the way of rainfall at all. Check out the record though, 98 degrees, so we can get very hot in early June. Saw a lot of sunshine. It was a pretty day, but boy, it was hot and it was humid. 71 degree dew point makes our heat indices into the mid upper 90s across the area. Our local expert forecast taking us down to Lockport tomorrow, high around 89, and we are going to see a few more showers during the day as a front will be moving into the area. Yes, we're talking about a cold front while at the same time talking about the potential for our first named storm. Again, PTC1, it is the potential to develop into a named tropical system. It's not there yet. It's basically still an invest, but this classification allows for watches and warnings to be issued. What's been really interesting is the fact that all of the thunderstorms associated with it are well displaced from that low level circulation, not really well defined just yet. And what's also been interesting is if you watch the latest satellite imagery here, there also appears to be a little mid-level spin right around western Cuba. So is this trying to develop into a new center? Will this one hold together? It's still a very unorganized system because it's in a very hostile environment. Forecast, though, is for it to become a depression late tonight, early tomorrow, and then a tropical storm, but a weak tropical storm as it makes its way towards South Florida. And again, when we show you the cone, remember, we're only showing you that center of circulation. The storms are going to be well displaced from that center through its entirety going across Florida. By the time it gets into the Atlantic, we may start to see a little bit more organization, but at that point, it's moving away from land. So not a threat to anyone really other than Cuba and then South Florida, eventually some heavy rain across the Bahamas as well. But here's kind of the model thinking. Again, all the rainfall is going to be well displaced from the center. What you're also looking at here is the model data as well as the data from the National Hurricane Center. So they don't line up exactly. But the point is, Florida will be getting into the rainfall probably by midday tomorrow. Starting to make its way on land by Saturday. But notice, by the time the center actually starts crossing the coastline around Fort Myers, the heaviest of the rainfall may already be well removed and east of Florida. This is going to be an unorganized system. And you know what? If we can keep all of our tropical systems like that through the year, I'd be just fine with it. Better chance of rain for us tomorrow with a front moving into the area, which may drop the humidity a little bit for Saturday. Otherwise, mostly dry and hot as we continue through the weekend and next week.